Yeah, man. Welcome back to the Real Life Curriculum Podcast. Yo, big one today, you know. TZ International in the building. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying, Starkie, man? We're joined by Ben Starkie today, man. Bro, appreciate you coming on, man.
Anytime, bro.
Come hear it like our old song. Feel it like our old song. Can't rest, won't rest. Believing in the process. Every day's a progress. Slow steps, I need more.
But yo, first off, man, before we even go into anything, this is a big question as well, bro. So this could be the end of the pod right here. I need to know you supporting it. Normal. Who?
Chelsea.
Oof.
It's been a good podcast. Well, Arsenal guys still, man. But on the real, for you, yeah, obviously, big for you, man. Just come back from AFCON as well. But, football in general, like, what age did you start playing and what was, like, your first club?
So the age I started playing was, I think it was, like, 5, 6. But I was playing rugby and football, innit?
Rugby guy, yeah. I can imagine that, you know.
Nah, tag rugby, though, innit? So I started playing there. And then, obviously, had to choose one. Chose football. First team was just the local team, Fleckney. Then moved to Oldby. And then where I kind of found my feet was at Carib, innit? Most men from Leicester know about Carib.
Yeah, proper. Yeah.
Golden team. But yeah, from there, signed at Leicester. Leicester then didn't get a scholarship. Went to Lot of Town. Went to Germany for a year. This was like when I was like 17. COVID hit, so I came back, signed for Shepshed. And from Shepshed to Spalding to Baseford. Now I'm at Ilkeston now.
Yo, man, bro. What would you say? Even a bar.
Yeah, that's right, like Wi-Fi, bro.
You see the academy though, like when you was at Leicester, like what was that period like for you?
It was all right. Like, obviously, I wouldn't say I was one of the better ones in the group. Height weren't on my side. I was still a bit chubby and that, but I was decent there. But it taught me a lot.
You know when they let you go, yeah? How did you cope with that?
I was fine because, like, I prepared for it anyway. Because, like, I knew from the group that, like, with my circle around me, felt like, don't think I'm going to get a scholarship. So, like, before the I kind of prepared for it. And then once the scholarship decision came, I was all right with it. Obviously, hurt a bit, but not as much as it could have, innit? Because 15, 16, it's like not nice. Not something you want to hear, innit? But
Fully. With that as well, yeah. You know what? Like I've seen it a lot, innit? Like with guys who they'll be at academy till like 16, or even they might even get a scholar, but then they don't get a pro, and then after that they don't know what to do with themselves, innit? Like it's like they don't want to go non-league because they feel like they should be playing pro, and then in the end they just stop playing. So for you, did you ever think, after that I'm just gonna allow this football?
No.
To never.
Nah.
Always knew that it's gonna be you're gonna carry on.
Yeah, it's too young to stop playing at 16, 15.
War, innit, man?
Literally.
But not everyone sees it like that as well.
But yeah, man, like from young I've had a good bunch of people around me, and like they've guided me and like mentored me, so to say, and it's probably what's brought me to where I am now, to be honest. But yeah, it didn't affect me as much as it could have.
What did you take? Like, what was the biggest thing you took away from the academy? Because, from a young age, did they obviously sort you out nutrition and recovery and other stuff like that? And have you taken that into men's football now in terms of your own nutrition and recovery?
I'd say more so at that age, they do a bit of nutrition in terms of like, they'll send you like what you should eat and whatnot. But like, it's not as detrimental at that age than what it is going through the scholarships, first year pro, second year pro, because that's when your body's like probably like getting to its peak, innit? Or getting ready to push. So I won't say the nutrition was the best. I was a bit chubby. And I wasn't growing, innit? I was growing sideways, but like, Yeah, that was good. What I learned most being at academy was football knowledge. Like coming out of the academy, you're already a few steps ahead of other kids your age because you've had that training. You've been in the environment where you're learning constantly about football and whatnot. So my football knowledge like helped me progress mostly. And that's what I mainly take from it. Obviously, when I was at Leicester, I signed there, under 11s, under 12s, when as a centre mid, ended up being a right back and left back. And that period there, didn't like it, but looking back on it now, I'm grateful because I'm comfy on my left, I'm comfy on my right.
Taught you a lot.
And that's helped me come back to centre mid now.
Yeah.
And now I'm comfy on either side, innit? So
what's your position you want to play? Like, is the main position you like, yo, that's me?
8 or 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
Playmaker.
yeah,
Let
that's
things
me.
happen.
Is there anyone you base your game around?
I wouldn't say base my game around, but like I try and pick like different aspects of different players. Like on the ball, I try and like I watch Sergio Busquets.
Yeah.
I ain't there yet because he's unpressable, innit?
Yeah.
But like just the way he moves the ball, the
Mad,
way like
So underrated as well,
Bro,
because obviously you
he's
got
slept on
superstars
differently.
with him. But
Yeah.
yo, when I
He's
see
the
clips of
backbone.
him,
Bro,
you can't touch him, bro.
you
It's mad.
can't get close.
Literally,
There's always a way out, and his feet. He's what 6,
innit?
6,
You
7?
don't think he's got tech
Oh,
like that.
he can move as well. So, like, on the ball, I'll be watching people like that. Running-wise, like, growing up, my uncle Amos, you know him.
Yeah, man.
He made me watch Dembele, who was at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Baller.
Serious.
Musa Dembele,
Cool.
yeah. He was sick, but I don't know, just try and be unique, me.
Nah, yeah,
Like,
man.
just take little clips from different players and just go from there.
When did because obviously you played for Tanzania under 17,
Yeah.
then under 20s, then now first team.
Yeah.
But when did you actually? Have you always wanted to like play for Tanzania?
I think so it's crazy because my nephew will probably watch this, innit? But I think he's a year younger than me. But he asked me like probably when I was like 9, 10, yo, would you rather play for England or Tanzania? I said Tanzania, innit?
From earlier.
Yeah, from early, bro. So it's like kind of spoke it into existence, which is kind of sick, innit? But yeah, always like been more to the Tanzania side than England.
So when you got that first ever under 17 call up, what was that feeling like for you?
I was gassed because it came when I got released from Leicester.
Okay.
So like that was kind of a bounce back, but boy, that was a tough period. Like, so the camps in Tanzania under 17s back then, we'd go away for 3 months, innit? No phones, no nothing, innit? So it's just you and the team every night playing cards, interactions constantly. It was jokes, don't get me wrong, but I couldn't speak the language back then, innit?
Okay.
So like
You had to learn that.
these men be cussing me out. I don't know. Like, bro, it was tough, but it was sick. But at the same time, football-wise, bro, 3 months, didn't play a single game, just training. So that was its own little battle in general.
Yeah.
And that was for the AFCON qualifiers. And then I got called back for under 17s for AFCON. Same again, didn't play any games. In the stands watching the games. So like that's 6 months just training.
Just training.
No games, no like little in-house friendly games, like just be on the bench watching, bro.
Mentally, what's that doing to you?
It was tough, man. And cause I couldn't speak to anyone about it, it was
That's
even
hard,
harder
but
because
yeah.
like, bro, just there.
Just got to ride it out,
Yeah,
basically.
literally. Like, 16? It was tough. But battles like that made me what I am today, innit? And then
Bro.
comes under 20 now, after being in Germany. Didn't play the Somalia game. Or did I? No. Didn't play the Djibouti game, but then the session after. So if you don't play in the games or play less than 45, you do a high intensity session next day, innit? 3v3 is on like what? Halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line to the goal, innit? And I was just banging in goals, innit? Just banging in goals.
Tear it up.
So
Inside the game.
from that, carried on momentum for the rest of the training sessions towards our next game against Somalia, and got my start. And literally got told, yo, this is your last and only opportunity. Go shine. Don't play with no stress or any pressure. Just go out and be you, innit?
I said no pressure, but
Well,
this
that's
is the time.
So yeah, literally played. We scored went 1-0 up, and then cross comes in deep, and I'm playing as a second striker because while I was in Germany, I played as a 8 and 10 in it. So they put me second striker in a 4-4-2 with one of my good friends, Kelvin. Cross comes in, he goes to win the header, drops down to me, I score in it.
Mad.
Buzzing, bro.
Yeah, I bet that's a bad feeling.
Buzzing. Nothing gets...
You can't.
Scoring a goal, that feeling does not change.
Innit, bro?
It just
There's
gets
nothing
better and
better,
better and
innit?
better,
There's nothing
innit?
better, man.
And then after that, got on the ball, turned and slipped a cutback pass for Kelvin to run onto. He scores. So that game I played, I think it was like 75 minutes, goal and assist. But then from that point on, I just kind of built on it. And really, like for Tanzania, I found my feet under 20s. That whole tournament, I did well. We got to the finals against Uganda. Got injured before the finals, so I didn't play. I just watched the finals. We lost 4-2, but it's probably one of the best like experiences that I had. But we qualified for AFCON for under 20s by getting through to the final. So
It's a big thing then.
yeah. So then we went to AFCON. That was tough, bro. That was tough.
Mad.
But we after the qualifier went to Saudi Arabia for like, I'm not sure how long. I think it was a week and a half, and I had 2 friendly games against Saudi Arabia. 1-0, which I scored in, and then we lost. I think it was 1-0, 2-0, the second game. But even then, because I'm scoring, because I'm playing well, because I'm battling,
It's still
like,
looking good for you.
yeah. And that's probably the reason why I got called back for the AFCON under 20s. That was also a sick experience. Didn't really deep the experience like that compared to what I've just experienced. Maybe because I didn't know like the value and stuff like that, but it was crazy. We didn't actually win a game, the AFCON, but boy.
But the experience was mad though, wasn't it, man?
It was crazy.
Come on, man.
It was crazy.
You gotta chat to them about this, man. Just come back as well, man. That's a big thing as well, man. So
Yeah,
like,
man.
big up you for that as well, innit? 'Cause
Appreciate it, man.
that's a sick achievement as well.
But yeah.
What was that whole experience like? I know maybe the tournament didn't go how you wanted, how the team wanted, but
Yeah.
what was it like still?
First of all, it's like the qualifiers were nuts. Like the qualifiers, we had our first game against Niger. We drew, so we got 1 point. And to qualify for AFCON, you got to be top 2 in your group of 4. So you had Niger, Uganda, and Morocco. No, Algeria in our group, innit? So first game, Algeria lost 2 or 3-0. Niger drew, and then we had back-to-back games. I think it's last September against Uganda. So we played them. We won 1-0. And then second game, we lost. I think it was 1-0 as well. So that meant us and Uganda were tied. No, we weren't tied on points. We were 3 points ahead, but we had to draw against Algeria to go through. So literally all the pressure is on
down to that
Algeria game. And bro, the team fought, man. Like, I think the possession stats were like 81% to Algeria.
Yeah.
Bro. And we were baked in our half, bro.
Back for straight as well, can't touch the ball, nothing.
Bro, once that final whistle blew, just that feeling like, yo, going AFCON, man. Obviously, you don't know if you're going to be in the team for AFCON, but already that's an achievement in itself, innit? And the vibes from that camp after that draw, nuts. And that's one thing that I love about playing football in AF. It's just the love of football. The fans, they just love, like, they love football. Like, the fans are crazy. Like, even the stadium dancing, the music playing. Like, sometimes in the warm-up, you don't even want to warm up, bro. You just want to bust two-step and that. But no, it was sick. And then come back from that, finding my feet at Ilkeston, doing well, couple goals, few assists, and then comes like December now, squad's getting ready to come out. Got called for the provisional squad in Zanzibar, went there, had a few training sessions, and then the squad the day before we went to Egypt was brought out. I was on the squad for AFCON. So
that was the first time you like knew that you were
like,
how do you find out? Like, do you see that, or do you get a call, or what?
No. So they do it. Managers would do an interview and read out the squad list. But obviously, after the interview, they send out a list of the list of players. So you really and truly you find out from that.
Okay.
And then straight on the flight to Egypt. All the players from wherever they're playing come, and then the camp starts in Egypt. And then got my first 45 minutes for Tanzania, playing against Egypt, which I felt I did well.
Yeah, man.
Was Salah playing?
Yeah.
Was he? Was he like?
Yeah, that's my.
Bro, the thing is, like, baller.
Yeah.
But one thing that you'll see, like, all the players who have played higher up, all the top players, they do all the basics perfectly, bro. Touches, passes, their movement, everything's sharp, everything's crisp, and that's what, like,
that's the
difference is, isn't it? Like, bro, you don't necessarily have time and space on the ball, but the way Ziyech, for example, in our first game against Morocco in AFCON, boy, it just looks like he's got so much time on the ball, but it's just the way he'll receive it, and he'll just give himself time in it. He's just so relaxed, composed, passing's crisp, clean, the movement's mad. Like, from the fullback to the midfielder to the winger, they were just rotating, and like, I don't think we could handle it as a team. But like, just seeing players who have played at the highest level and getting to watch them, on the bench, touchlines there, these men are just right there in front of me. It's like, yo, that's the levels I've got to be at to.
Does that add fuel to you then? To like,
definitely.
I need to, this is where I want to be at, man. And this is sort of.
It makes you look at yourself and gives you a kind of reality check, like, yo, I've got to do this a lot better. I've got to do that a lot better. And just always go back to the drawing board.
Yeah. How frequently are you training then?
Every day.
Yeah.
In with Nico a lot. Monday to Friday.
Play compass, innit?
What's that been like though, training with Nico?
Amazing. Like, keeps me going, looks after me in terms of, like, keeps my body fresh, but also mentally. Even some days, like, cool, you're not going to be at 100% every single session. Like, he brings that energy. It's like,
it's mad.
You just push through it, and after that session, you always feel good, and it's nothing but vibes when I'm training with him. Like, I think I started with him. I think I've known Nico for like 2 years. 2 years now, coming up to 2 years. Like, around this time 2 years ago, bro. Like, the change I've seen in myself, my performances, my athletic ability. It's just
different.
Gone up, and like, I say people are seeing that as well. And the work he's been putting in with me is just like
mad stuff as well, isn't it? Yo, my man comes up with some mad things, and I'm thinking, how's this gonna work?
He be showing me some of the things, and like, I be training with like Luther or some of the other boys, and I just look at them like, yo, what the hell?
But you gotta get it done.
Oh, man, bro, 100%.
That's the place, man. But What would you say to like? Because obviously, I don't guess everyone does what you're doing. Like like they might just train for their team and then play the match. But outside of that, they might not do the same. So like for you, why is it so important that you are doing them extra bits when really you don't even need to?
Because I want to go to a full-time environment. And really and truly, the only way I'm going to be getting to that full-time environment to be playing the best players I can play is by training how a full-time player would train. You train every day, you do gym work, you do your football work, like your one-to-ones and whatnot. Because obviously there's a certain amount I can do on my own, innit? I'm training with my team Tuesdays and Thursdays. But like, because I'm not with my team, I've got to be doing football some other day. So Mondays, I might go 7-a-side with the boys, use that to work on like my dribbling, work on little things that I don't get to work on when I'm with the team. Wednesdays, shooting, and then Fridays, I'll be in with Makoni doing one-to-ones, just like preparing for Saturdays, innit? So I do a lot of shooting, do a lot of touches, little positioning work, but just getting a lot of touches on the ball before Saturday's game, getting them shots off, just getting into the flow, ready for Saturday. But like all that, literally every week from Monday to Friday, it's all building up to that Saturday game because that's where it all matters.
So that's where you got to perform, innit?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I train so hard, because I want to get to where I want to get to. Well, I'm still young, I've got dreams, innit?
Yeah, of course,
trying
man.
to achieve those dreams, so you got to put the work in regardless.
Yeah, man. Really, fully. Yo, about to get to know Ben Starkie a bit deeper, man. We're going to have to bring the cards out, you know, bro. And you know what?
What you got for me?
You know what it is as well? I don't know what I've got for you, bro. I couldn't even tell you. Even I don't know what's going to come out of this, yeah? But, bro, we've been pulling out these cards, yeah. So, level 1, it's just like a light-hearted question, innit? Level 2, we go a bit deeper. And level 3 is supposed to be a bit deeper than that, innit? So I'm going to pick one and we'll all answer it as well, innit?
I don't know if I should be worried, innit?
I'm worried, innit? I don't know what's going to come out. But yo, you tell me when to stop and I'm going to pick that card.
Run it.
Whenever, tell me when.
Go.
Good, yeah?
Yeah, hit me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't say that.
That's a good one still. So, what has been the most happiest moment of your life and brought you the most joy? And
AFCON.
Why? AFCON.
Yeah, straight. Mainly because of how hard the past year has been for me as a player, innit? Going from Baseford, obviously went on there, not being able to train in pre-season with a club. Didn't actually sign for a club at the start of the season, signed for Alfreton on a non-contract in September. Played 25 minutes, 3 different positions in 25 minutes. Right wing, striker, right wing back.
Mad.
And then after that, out of the squad for 5 games. Bearing in mind, you're on non-contract, so I'm travelling up to Mansfield to train. And because you're not in the squad or on the bench, you ain't getting paid. So that was like, cool. I've worked so hard over pre-season on my ones, which was tough. Because like, it felt like I got to a kind of brick wall. You start a pre-season, you're motivated,
on
do
it.
it. Nothing's coming. Stuff comes, but because of what's going on,
I
can't sign a contract unless there's compensation.
Yeah.
Not paying the compensation. Like I'm controlling what I can control. I'm doing what I can do on the pitch, and people are wanting to sign me, but the decision's taken out of my hands. So it's like got to like a point in pre-season where I was just frustrated, and that's where Nico helped me a lot. And not only that, not earning no money, worked like 2 months warehouse shift, UPS, night shifts as well.
Mad. Long.
So it was like, it'd be sometimes I do overtime just to earn more money, innit?
Yeah.
But my shift was like 1 a.m. till 5 a.m. And then because of that shift, it changed my whole training around in terms of like, there's no point in me going back yard for like 5:30, sleeping for like 3 hours, go to Nico's, come back and sleep.
You gotta go straight there.
So I'd pack food, go on Ecos, get to Ecos, like that'd be an hour before my session. Sometimes I'd just be sleeping on the floor and she's like, yo, wake up, we got to train, bro. But like,
that's sick, bro.
Yeah, man. So after Alfreton, I spoke to the gaffer, said, yo, I need to go on dual reg. I need to get minutes. I need to get playing time. I need to play football, innit? I can't just be training twice a week, not playing no games because it's not going to help me. So signed at Ilkeston, and from there, finding my form. Because, set myself standards from last season. The way I ended last season, I was flying, I was confident, I was doing everything just freely, innit? And I was enjoying football. So going from there to now,
brick walls, basically.
Bro, it's like mentally, each game, I'm just not as sharp. I'm not doing stuff that I was doing. I'm not as comfortable, let's say. Don't get me wrong, I'm still performing, I'm still trying, but not to the standards that I know I can perform at. And as a player, you should be your biggest critique. Like, you look back and think, that's not me, man. Like, I shouldn't be losing the ball there. I shouldn't be missing out these passes. I shouldn't be giving the ball away cheaply, innit? So it took time finding getting back into the flow, finding my form. And once I found my form, it kind of just kept going from there. But yeah, that's why AFCON this year
meant so much.
Because I just look back and I was just proud of myself, innit? Going from that to then going to AFCON, not many men can say they've been at AFCON, bro.
Nah, that's sick, man.
So that's definitely like the highlight of my career, my life so far.
Yeah, man.
So yeah.
Am I doing these?
Nah, you gotta answer the question, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, all of us.
Oh, shit. I thought I had to escape this
No,
one.
we can't just read them, bro. We'll answer it,
Read
bro.
it again then. I forgot what it was. Still engrossed with the story.
Well, I don't know, I can't find a card, but basically it's like, what is the happiest moment of your life so far? Like, what brought you the most joy? Techie, innit?
That's only level 1 and that's...
Yeah, that's only level 1, bro. We got 2 more levels to go.
Most happiest... I feel like I'd be sad saying starting a business though. That's not really...
Could be happy, bro.
I don't know. I don't think it is my happiest kind of thing though, to be fair.
Partying or something.
Huh?
Partying or something for you.
Nah, man. I don't know. I don't really know. I need time to think about this one.
Alright, cool.
Come back to me.
Your life and that, bro.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. My most happiest. I can't think right now.
Yeah, it's mad that I've said that, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Really, I'm trying to get mine. That's what I'm gonna say, bro. Nah, the most happiest, bro. Oh yeah.
This video is sponsored by Strong Pilates Leicester. Me and Dion have both been coming in for over a month now, feeling better mentally and physically. It's not just for women, it's for men too.
Trust me, yeah, I'm feeling good about this one. Super excited for the sponsorship, super excited to do more training sessions here. And yeah, like Carl said, Pilates is for men as well. Thank you guys.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know what I'm trying to do, innit? Like, if I say one moment's the happiest, I don't want someone else like, one of the family to say, what, so this didn't make you happy or something. But, nah, man, I just say probably...
Send me your missus and just keep it.
Nah, yeah.
It's gonna come out, you're gonna be in a doghouse, bro.
I actually think that is my happiest moment. That's the baddest thing.
Cop out. You see that cop out there, bro?
No, but you see what it is? That is actually...
I ain't having that.
That actually is... Nah, I reckon. My thing's different, isn't it, yeah? So, for me... Like, I've had bare happy moments in it, but I'm gonna go off the most recent. Yeah, it has to be me and my
I
missus.
said happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life. But no one can.
You know how easy that answer is. Oh God,
happy
innit?
life,
Oh God,
but
makes me
yeah.
happy.
But that's gotta be it, man. But yo, what's round 2, man? Level 2. I think you got them still. Level 2. Is that level 2?
I got level 3, yeah.
Is it? So you tell
Where does it say level 2?
on the back.
Yeah, level 2.
What you saying? Just go with the first one, yeah?
Nah, I ain't good. You man choose, innit?
Go on,
Tell me when
Carl.
to stop, innit?
Stop.
Tell me something you have never told anyone before.
Ooh.
I ain't answering.
Big 4K.
I don't know if I'm answering this one, I'll be honest.
Probably skip.
Some things you gotta take to the grave.
You
Nah, I got 2 minutes. Not on 4K, bro.
You see this guy, he's quiet right now. I'm telling you, got something mad to say right now.
What?
Next one.
Next one, yo.
Next one, that's too deep.
Tell me when to stop it.
Stop.
It was the person who first believed in you.
Ooh, that's a good one still.
Some people could be hurt,
Yeah,
but
my mum.
Believed
really,
in
Yeah.
truly, it's gonna be one answer, innit?
you. No.
Mum.
Apart from your mom.
All right,
Okay.
yeah.
Random others.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, like,
because I think our ones are always the most
Okay, I got
Parents, whereas
Yeah.
they're out the equation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll take
Not given as well. You
Alright,
get
I'll say the landlord who I've just took on the hotel, he's given me like the biggest opportunities of my life so far.
Yeah, man.
Give me the whole premises, you know what I mean? to manage.
Hotel owner, you know, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, the hotel owner, you know, this guy here, bro.
Because when I need
Yeah, I'd say-
when I
I'd
need
say
a room,
him.
I'm a shot. Yeah.
This kind of that, don't worry. Yeah, I'll probably say him. Yeah, man.
Proper believed in
He's
you.
been like a mentor, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, he's helped me out, he's given me advice, and he's given me the opportunity. So I'd probably say him.
Grateful you met, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, defo.
I'm gonna go in it. I don't know. I could rub yours. I might not in it, man. But I have to say Nico, man. Yo, that guy. Only reason I'm saying it is because when there's been a lot of people that I think have believed in me, but it's not that I believed in me, but it's like just what he taught me in it, mentally, physically. He taught me a lot about myself, about even trying to teach me them lessons, innit?
Yeah.
Just built in like different sort of discipline into my life, and yeah, man.
How long you known Nico for? Time,
See, I've
innit?
known Nico for time, but not properly because
Yeah.
I've known him because he used to play, like, back in the day, he used to play football with my dad, innit? So, like, I'd see him, but I never, like, it was just, like, safe, really, innit? And then after that, I seen him in the, like, when we used to work in the gyms and stuff. I said, bless. But it wasn't until, like, 3 years ago when Kareem said to me, yo,
Yeah.
do you want to do this 5 a.m. thing, like, with Nico properly? And that's when I proper got to know a guy. Yo, 5 a.m., like 2-3 times a week, just getting up, and you got a guy who's just waking up like it's nothing in there, high energy all the time. It just teaches you a lot of things, man. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Nico still.
Yeah, I feel that one. For me, I'd probably say, obviously, regardless of parents and stuff, I'd say Amos. Like, from young, he's believed, like, I can hit levels. He's someone who's always stuck by me, always been there pushing me. Like, when I was at Leicester, we're gonna go Glen Parva Park, training sessions there, raining, snowing, whatever the weather, he's there, innit? Obviously Luther as well. But I'm gonna say Amos, man. Like, even now, he's like, yo,
Same energy. Just keep
same
going.
energy, man. And like, he knows my story. He knows like the battles that I've had with football, like, well, in football, innit? And he's like, he just said, yo, I've got something in it. And he's just been there believing in it. So I'm gonna say him, man. Like, from young, just been pushing me. Met him at goals, innit? So can't remember how or when, but just met him at goals with my mum. And from there, started doing sessions. You stay around his house. He used to take me to games. Back when he wasn't even living in Leicester.
Man, he's
bro,
still
just
invested
been
that much time in it
tight.
as well.
Yeah, even now, like, when I'm away in TZ, if I think I'm gonna play or in the squad, I call him, tell him, yo, if I come on, I'll be coming on this position. He'll set me targets, like targets to achieve, 8% pass rate, this, that, and the other, and he'll do it for all my games. So like, he's one of the big ones that I'm most grateful for, and like one of the people who definitely believed in me from the start, innit? So
Yeah, man. Sick, man.
that's my one.
Rate that fully.
Wait, bro.
Ready to go in the deep end?
Depends on the question, man.
No, the first one yours was peak, so
Right.
I'll tell you right now. Oh yeah. Keep going. Go on then, let's go.
The person you cherish the most in life dies tomorrow.
Nah, we'll start that. We don't want that one. We had that last
Some of
time.
these
innit?
level 3 ones are fucked, bro.
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Once we start going up there, it'd be got everyone emotional, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, we're good with that one.
Alright.
This one's a good one, man.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Where were you when you felt most vulnerable and why? Yo.
It's techie still, but nah, it just takes a lot of thinking, man. We'll start with Starkie, innit?
Wait, who? I've started one. Have you started one?
Nah, you.
I might have started one.
Yo, this guy's always
Quick to point.
Most vulnerable. What, like, what's vulnerable though? Like, completely.
Himself in a position to learn, position of comfort zone, position.
Oh, like,
got let
this-
down.
like-
yeah.
He's said quite a few actually already.
Yeah.
And left man out there, but man figure a way to come back and like.
Okay.
Vulnerability left out and he won, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hear you.
Vulnerable, you know.
Vulnerable.
In what?
And yeah, it could be in any sense,
Any
innit?
context, innit?
Nah, we might as well keep
No,
it
that's
now.
a calm question.
We'll
though.
ride it out. It's just a hard one to think about. I think most vulnerable, yeah, is probably when, like, because for me, yeah, on a real one, like, whenever I have any problem, I've got family that I can chat to, innit? But when, like, my family went through, like, a certain situation and, like, everyone was hurting from it, I felt vulnerable then because, like, I ain't got no one to chat to now, innit?
Yeah.
So that would probably be my most vulnerable moment. So, yeah, man. There we go. That's what we get for going first, boys. And it's all down to you now. Get these cards put in the box and we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day after this one.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna say? From what's recent, I'd probably say when we did that Tell the World
Event.
first one, because
What was that event
it's
about?
basically like
So I've not seen it, innit?
Yeah.
public speaking,
Yeah.
innit? But it's
Go on,
like
yeah, sure.
it's like fully pushes you out your comfort zone and that. But he's like,
Stuttering.
yeah,
Bro, it's a madness, that event, innit, man?
bro. Yeah, but you know what? You have to like
Basically,
fully.
Did you go and speak?
We did it in our own.
You do
group
it in your
kind of
own
thing.
way, innit, yeah.
So what did you man do?
Nah, you wouldn't know, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Trust me,
nah, G. Wait,
Oh, you I swear, bro. Wait, I actually want you to go to the next one, bro.
yeah, vlog the whole thing.
Yeah, but then there's different things that you do there where it pushes
Yeah,
out your
bro,
comfort
like
zone,
fully out your comfort, bro.
Nah, we're not allowed. We signed the NDA and that.
Yeah, technically, yeah, we can't.
What?
Fuck that up already.
Wait.
Nah.
Okay, so how did you both like speak out in terms of like? Did you go on stage and do it?
Certain bits you will,
Yeah,
you will
certain
be, but
bits,
there's. I don't think it's a stage. For certain people, the stage thing might be the big thing, but there's other activities and like things you have to do there.
Yeah.
That I think much
Hypothetically
worse.
speaking,
That's
like
vulnerable. Like,
Hypothetically. But now, we'll tell you though after.
Yeah.
We'll tell you after.
yeah,
What
man.
we say there?
Yeah, no, that was it, bro. That shit's.
I want you to go.
Bro, yeah, honestly. Wait, you man should go, yeah.
We'll wait next time, so I don't want to drag it out. But bro, what can really make me man feel uncomfortable? Like
I'm
that?
telling you,
Bro,
Unless it's some like pause and all that, like man.
why for that?
Yeah. Come on, I'm
have you kicked ball like in the men's team?
No, you know.
That's why he's uncomfortable about that, bro.
Mad things in the change room,
Bro,
innit?
it's just
It's mad, innit?
like obviously you kick ball.
Yeah.
Have you
yeah,
kicked ball?
yeah.
So you know what the change room's
Yeah,
like, innit?
Yeah, it can get nuts.
So yeah.
Still mad why.
Yeah, it is.
I ain't comfortable like that, bro.
The changing room is a bad one, you know. That is funny stuff.
But yeah, I'd say for me, probably vulnerable in times of like, essentially had no one at the time. It was my first under-17s called up in it. No communication, no nothing. Like, just locked off from everyone apart from the team, the coaches, and not being able to speak the language in it. So the only person I could really and truly talk to was the guy who I was in a room with, Solano. He was the only one, well, one of the only ones there who could like speak English in it.
Yeah.
So it was just my translator for everything. So I'd say rumble-wise, I'd say that.
That one, man.
Yeah.
Can you speak Tanzanian now? Or?
Yeah, I can speak Swahili a little bit in it.
Yo, man said Tanzania.
I said, no research. No research.
No research. I said it, yeah. I thought that was the language is over.
But yeah, like, only because like age-wise and just the environment, that's why I'd say I'm vulnerable. Apart from that.
So, you know, like, we got to go back to it now, innit? What is the maddest thing you've seen in that change room, bro? It's nuts, you know, in that change room. I want to know what the maddest thing you've seen in that change room.
Nah, I'm alright still. I'm alright.
I said, nah, not today.
Like the other question, some things you gotta take to the grave, innit?
Yo, some bad things out there, man. But, on the road though, yeah. So, you just come back from AFCON, yeah?
Yeah.
You back playing now for Ilkeston.
Yeah.
For you, what's next, innit? What's next for you? What do you wanna see like happen this season or moving on to next season?
Hit the leagues.
To keep going up,
That's
climbing up.
Like, I set my target each year. Progression in my life. From like last year, football-wise, club-wise, each time I've gone up a level. Cool, it's been like from step 4, step 3 or whatnot, but it's a progression. Like, broke into the first team, got my first 45 minutes in international friendlies, and then being a regular in the team, getting called up for the qualifying matches now. Now there's AFCON. Each year I've set, whether it's financially, whether it's football-wise, or whether it's just with my family in general, like the way we speak to each other, and like just,
So
I need,
level up.
there's got to be a progression. Otherwise I feel like it's been a year and I've not
Done anything
in it. So, yeah. So, everything's got to be up. No matter where. Well, it doesn't matter where, but like, football-wise, club-wise, I want to be in a full-time environment. Whether it's National League, like step 1, or in the leagues, I want to be in a full-time environment, playing football every day, enjoying it. That's club level, what I want to do. And then like next year, or even this year, play more games, start more games, appear in more games for Tanzania. Like, those are my targets. So everything's got to, yeah, definitely.
Fully. How do you think, like, mind-wise, like mindset, how much is that playing, like, being able to achieve these things, do you think?
I'm a simple person because I learned from early, just control the controllable, man. What I can't control is opinions about me. What I can't control is all this other stuff in the background that I can't do. All I can focus on is the work I put in, performance on the pitch, and obviously off the field, off the training pitch, out of the gym. Those are the things that I can affect because I'm involved. If I can't do anything about it, don't let it bother me, because otherwise you're going to be stressing about all these other things that aren't even...
You can't even do nothing about them, basically.
Like, bro, imagine, yeah. So I was coming back from TZ, at the gate now in TZ. I'm tired. The flight's at like 12:30. It's midnight. Not slept. So I'm going to the gate now. Got my luggage, got everything. Bro, I get on that plane to Amsterdam. I left my hand luggage at the gate, bro. I found out in Amsterdam. But I had my boots with me, my passport. And I called my mum, yo. I left my suitcase. I don't know, it's not on a plane. I think I left it in TZ. So she was stressing. I wasn't fussed about it. I was like, cool, nothing's importance in there. Everything in there I can replace. Like, I don't get stressed out about things that I don't need to. I get frustrated by things, but cool. I can't control them, bro.
Move on.
Move on. I don't get hung up on stuff that often. But then I know that pisses people off, innit?
Yeah, them things can get to people, man.
Because it comes across like I don't care. I do care, but it's like I can't do anything about it. So why am I going to be bothered about something I can't do anything about? It's just unnecessary, innit? And that's the way like I go through life. Just, fuck, if I can't actually have an impact on it.
Cool, innit?
How important has your family been in your journey?
So, yeah, it's been very important. Very important, because they've, from the jump, just been taking me everywhere. Like, taking me to training, taking me here, taking me there. Like, my mum especially, like, she's dedicated so much about her time, her life, for my football, innit? And she wants it as much as I do, innit? But at the same time, like, as a family, football has caused a little rift here and there, which some could say, like, it's just sometimes changed the dynamic in the family. So it's been tough, that side of life. Because, bro, what you see on Gram, you might see I'm training, I'm enjoying myself, like, but no one knows what goes on behind closed doors, innit? Like,
there's a lot
that's why
on the Gram, innit?
It's just the front, really and truly. Social media is a front. So, like, you can never judge someone from their social media or something like that because they don't actually know what's going on in your life.
100.
But, like, there's been times where, I've not spoken to my parents for time. And even if we're living in the same house, it sounds bad, yeah, but because of some of the risks football has caused in it, cool, I might be to blame for some of them I might not be in it, but like still through all of that, they're my parents, they've stuck by me and they've still had that faith and belief in it. So they've been essential, definitely essential, but also not only my parents, like Nico, Amos, like Lee, TK, like I've got a close circle of people who I hold dear to me, and they've all had an impact. So at times where I've been struggling with family or someone else has like kind of pushed me on as well. So it's been good still.
No, man.
But can't complain, innit? Family's always there. Always there.
Yeah, man. Yo, been a pleasure still, man. It's been sick. But I'm gonna let you finish in it, 'cause I don't want to take your role, bro.
Final question, bro. You're still young, but what's the biggest lesson you're taking away from your own life?
You can't let people's opinions affect you. Otherwise you'll get nowhere in life. That's my thing. If you're worried about what everyone else thinks, nothing's gonna go for you. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta be stubborn. You gotta be confident. I won't say cocky, but confident in your own self. Be like, cool. It's just an opinion. Brush it. I still think, I can do this, I can do that. Because if you listen to all that other stuff like, oh, you're not good enough, or no, we don't think, the amount of noise you're gonna hear in life, whatever you do, it's going to be most likely more no's than yeses. But at the end of the day, that's someone's opinion. It doesn't change the fact that you're not good, you're not doing this well, you're not doing that well. Cool, you take it with a pinch of salt. Listen to the feedback. Take stuff that you could improve on, whether it's like you with your like housing and stuff like that, or whatever you're doing. You just flip it into a way you can turn it into something constructive and build on that. Because at the end of the day, what other people's opinions don't really matter, bro. Only certain people's do.
Yeah, man.
Serious.
So that's what my take is.
Yeah, man.
I love that, man.
Yo, respect, man. It's been a pleasure, man. Honestly, respect,
That's
man. And keep
good,
doing
man.
your thing, innit,
Yeah,
man?
man.
Always.
Gotta see you in that full-time environment soon, though, innit, man?
100%.
Gotta make that happen still.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. Sick,
Yeah, man. Respect. Big up Leicester Podcast Studios for having us. Make
Man.
sure you like, subscribe, and follow
Man.
to our page.
Just-
Until next time, man.
Hey.
Sitting in myself, hiding Zankos in roll-ons. I better make them hear it like an old song. Feel it like an old song. Can't rest, won't rest, believe it.